Our club is about creating an environment in which people can flourish. Specifically at the moment we're focusing on the 18 to 24-year-old long-term unemployed. The thought I think that we have is actually there's a notion that we need to move these young people from unemployment into low attainment. What we want to do is to really create aspiration and potential and unlock potential. So we're creating a club that brings some of that thinking into play and really supports people developing their sense of identity.
Just get a little bit of confidence in actually, so that when I go for an interview, I know, exactly what I'm doing.
Meet new friends and I'm just feeling really happy and comfortable with myself. Yeah, just a comfortable environment.
Like, every time I go to an interview, I always look down, innit? I get shy, so I want to overcome that.
We tend to find that individuals that have been unemployed for such a long amount of time may lack in self-confidence and self-esteem, and the programme really looks at addressing some of those much needed personal aspects before we start working on some of the transferable behavioural skills.
What we're doing is bringing an identity for young people that they can attach themselves to and feel supported by, so they've found and established some really good friendships and support network. And the concept of a community of coaching within our club, so young people developing young people and supporting young people, is the essence of what we're about.
I like interacting with people, but I didn't think that I had much to give in a group, but I've learnt that I actually do.
I've noticed I can be very confident, a lot more than I originally thought. Motivation is getting a bit higher. I'm getting to understand the work area as well.
I've changed a lot in myself, more confidence and more motivation to get out and do more in my life instead of sat at home and just applying. I just wanted to actually get out and not leave gaps on my CV.
Predominantly we're an employer-led organisation and people that major in developing people in the corporate and commercial world. And if you look at highly enlightened organisations like Morrison's that really invest in their people, we've taken the work that we've done within Morrison's that we know brings the best out of people and applied that to the programme we've developed within the Our Club community.
The personal involvement of all the mentors and coaches has been absolutely key, and I saw that right from the very start when I met with the Centre of Coaching Excellence staff, who were obviously very passionate about what they were trying to do, and that's what stood out, and I think it's shown in the results.
We have obviously an ambition to open national centres. We've had a pilot in London, a pilot in Yorkshire. We really have a duty as employers to group together and work hard to bring these young people back into our talent pipelines. Currently Morrison's are significantly supporting these programmes financially through wage incentive funding. So there is an opportunity for employers to claim wage incentive funding and then to invest an equivalent amount of money into these programmes, and that's what we're hoping other organisations will come and do.
This great team of people have facilitated you through a process, but at the end of the day you are where you are now because of you and the way that you have taken to the challenge and you've decided this is what you want to get out of life. You've made a lot of noise in Morrison's. There are people at board level talking about you guys, and from my perspective, whether you are with TNT, with Morrison's, or wherever you end up being, I'd just like to wish you all every success in the future that you have. So, well done, Christine.
What I've noticed is it's very obvious now that everyone who's gone through the programme is job ready, and that's where the differences come. They've had a massive improvement in their self-confidence, their awareness of their responsibilities in the workplace, equally employers' responsibilities, and just their overall demeanour, their energy levels has increased enormously compared to when I saw them at the start of the programme, and it's made a huge difference to all of them.
Miles past my expectations. So I thought it was going to be one of these lectures where you just sit down, listen to what they're saying, and say, oh, this is what you do this, you do that. But actually it's been a lot of interest, there's a lot of activity, teamwork, and it's built my confidence and everything which needs to be improved.
I have got a job in Morrison's, 17 hours a week, cashier. I also really want to focus on some of my own creative aspects. It's really got me thinking more into that because I did get a bit disillusioned before. So it's given me that extra confidence just to start that up again.
I've been searching for a job for about 4 or 5 years, so to actually finally get a job at Morrison's, I'm very happy. It makes me feel like the impossible is possible.
We're encouraging and inviting organisations to join our club and become employer partners, support young people through opportunities, development and coaching.
I can't see any reason why this programme shouldn't go national. It's been so successful. The proof's in the pudding, as I've said along. The number of job offers we've got from it, it should go national. There's no reason why it shouldn't.